Oh, dude. Did you see the newest episode of SpongeBob last night?
The newest one?
Yeah.
As in this season that's going on right now?
That's correct.
Not the older SpongeBob.
Yes.
The new SpongeBob.
Yes.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Hello and welcome to Bacon Bits. I'm Jason.
I'm Eric.
Today is a big day for me because, quite honestly, this is something that I have wanted to rant about for so long now.
This is going to be Jason's rant minute.
This topic fires me up. Kids watching this that are around our age, early 20s, probably remember SpongeBob. And when I say SpongeBob, I mean the real SpongeBob.
The early 2000s, late 90s
Right.
episodes.
That is what I consider to be... See, I'm already getting fired up with this.
This guy.
I'm ready to pull some punches.
Oh, boy. Oh, Jesus.
There's a difference between the real SpongeBob and this other crap
That they play today.
There's a big difference. And what's sad, and I want to get into this in a little bit in the episode, what's sad is that the kids that are being raised today, the middle school kids of today,
Yes.
don't really know the old SpongeBob. They know this new SpongeBob that looks entirely different, acts entirely different, and just isn't funny. Plain and simple.
The jokes just aren't there anymore.
They're not. I have some... Go ahead.
Yeah, what brought us through our childhood just doesn't exist anymore. It's really sad.
It really is sad. And I think this will be a good episode, not only for kids our age, but as I said, kids in like middle school, because we're gonna show you what it was like. SpongeBob used to be,
downright hilarious.
hilarious.
Especially now, rewatching a lot of the episodes, you pick up on jokes.
Right.
That would go completely over your head as a kid.
All right. So we're gonna play a few clips from the real SpongeBob, the older SpongeBob, the good SpongeBob. And these are just some classic quick clips. Okay, this is what SpongeBob used to be like.
All right,
Eric,
go ahead with number one.
I'm sure you remember these, Eric. Okay, you ready for this?
Oh my God, this one.
It's called the Ugly Barnacle. Once there was an ugly barnacle. He was so ugly that everyone died. The end.
That didn't help at all.
I love that. I literally use that story all the time, and just to tell my friends, hey, you want to hear a story? Or because I work at a camp over the summer, and I tell the kids all the time, hey, you want to hear a story? Gets them every time.
Oh yeah. All right, here's another classic clip.
Perfect.
You ready for this one?
Go for it. Oh my God, this is real early season.
Will you let go of that stupid pizza already?
I can't. It's for the customer.
Who cares about the customer?
I do.
Well, I don't.
Oh, Squidward.
I tried to find more from that episode, but there's not a lot on
Yeah,
YouTube
it's really
anymore.
hard
It's really
to-
hard to find them. That was one of my favorites. Easily.
The best part of that entire episode is when they're driving the rock.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Pioneers used to drive this for miles.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. All right, another classic.
We were laughing so hard.
Another classic clip. Ready? You remember this one?
Oh my goodness.
24.
Hey, Patrick.
What?
I thought of something funnier than 24.
Let me hear it.
25.
It was so simple. All right, and
So
last one here.
Stupid. Oh my God, I love it.
Last one here before we get into the new SpongeBob. My favorite episode. I don't know what your favorite was, but my favorite was an episode called Texas.
Oh,
You remember this one? This was a
Yeah,
classic one. Classic episode. Particularly at the end. And I pulled out, it was just an 8-second clip. But this specific clip used to make me laugh so hard. Here it is from the episode Texas. Ready, Eric?
Yeah.
They're running from Sandy, remember. Here's what happens. There's a nuclear explosion in the background.
God,
You don't
Jason.
get that in new SpongeBob.
Not at all.
You don't see that kind of humor. It's just not
There
there.
used to be explosions all the time.
Explosions and just funny stuff. And I don't want to. I'm dreading
Yeah, I know.
getting into the new SpongeBob,
Yeah, I
but we
really-
got to talk about it.
If I really had to think about it, I can't really decide on my favorite episode because every time I think of one, I think of another that's even
Oh
funnier.
yeah.
And it just keeps replacing the previous.
There were so many classics.
So, oh my god.
All right, so now contrast
We gotta do
that.
this.
We got to do this.
Comparison.
Well, first of all, we have a clip from one of the newer episodes that we're going to play in a minute. There are some key differences between SpongeBob now and SpongeBob then. SpongeBob now looks different. He's yellower. He's not as back then he was still yellow obviously, but he was like a more pale yellow kind of color. Now he looks much more I don't know what the correct word is. He's more yellow and he's just kind of
vibrant.
Vibrant. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. His voice sounds different now. It's still high pitched, but it's even, I think, more high pitched and annoying.
Changed the
You know what
ways.
I'm talking about?
Yeah. So
It's just
we put a lot of research into this, so we clearly know what we're talking about.
clearly we're SpongeBob experts here.
Yeah.
And he's stupid. And I was reading. I'm 21 years old, and I was reading an article about this. I admit, I was reading an article about this. Okay, and it had to do with new writers coming in and everything like that.
I'm glad this is how you spend your time.
Yeah, and that's when it started to go downhill. And one thing that the article talked about was that the old SpongeBob was smarter in a way. He still got himself into these situations.
Yeah.
He was still funny, but he was a little bit smarter and more witty. This new SpongeBob, they just make him out to be some brainless sponge, and I think that's wrong, Nickelodeon. I'm talking to you. Yeah,
He's
you
being
hear
called out.
You hear my words. All right.
Here
we got to do this. So this is what the new SpongeBob
I know this is going to be
looks like.
painful for you, Jason.
Listen to the
but-
voice. Listen to his voice. Listen to or pay attention to how he looks. There's some big differences here. Let's get this over with.
Help me pick out an outfit for the party, Care Bear. Too much, huh? Too little? Yeah, a little bit drafty, too. Ooh, Gary, you are a real stickler for authenticity. Ta-da! You're right, Gary. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
They've lost their touch. That it's just not the same. You notice it, right? It's annoying.
I got bored.
It's annoying to watch. And yeah, it's boring. It's not funny. And I am sure my blood pressure is going through the roof right now.
Did you make sure to take your pills before this?
I did.
All right,
Thank you.
Good.
But seriously, it infuriates me because they had a fantastic show. And again, I'm speaking as a 21-year-old, but
Yes,
I have no
this is
shame.
correct.
I have no shame.
Given the chance, he would go back and rewatch the first, 6 seasons?
I think it was even like the first 4.
Yeah.
But they had a fantastic show. New writers came in. I don't know if they ran out of ideas or something, but they ruined it. That's really
childhood meaningless.
SpongeBob. The real SpongeBob is dead.
Wow. Those are some bold
The real
words.
SpongeBob is dead. I'll say it. I'll say it, and I hope
Wow.
Nickelodeon listens to me. The real SpongeBob is dead, and it's a shame.
All right. Well, I hope you're now informed based on Jason's ranting. And
Tell them where they can find us. I got to grab the
And
task
you
class.
go ahead and show SpongeBob to your children like we will when we have kids. Make sure to show them the first seasons, and that's it. And say it got canceled after that. Anyways, find us on Facebook, Twitter, our own website, collegeandbacon.com. You're going to want to check that out. That's a fun one. And tune in tomorrow for another episode of Bacon Bits.
Absolutely. You can
Our
also
Sunday
find us
episode.
on social media, facebook.com/collegeandbacon.
Which I just said.
I'm saying it again. And twitter.com/collegeandbacon. I know you said that. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Eric, okay? Forgive me. What do we got?
You're too caught up.
What do we got?
Damn SpongeBob. End the show by thanking the Baconites for watching without using the letter S.
Oh, this is going to be hard. All right, ready?
We would like to thank everyone
Yep.
for watching
There's-
our video.
Yep. Singular.
Dude, you screwed up already.